If you live in the United States, then there's a great chance that you need to have a car. And when it comes time to get that car, a decision needs to be made about whether you're going to buy that car or lease that car. How many people view leasing is simply a way to get lower monthly payments. But do you really know the difference between leasing and buying? Find out right after this. Welcome to this week's Money Health Conversation. This is Derek Hagan, Certified Financial Planner, Chartered Financial Analyst. Each week, I talk about a new personal finance topic, incorporating the psychological and emotional aspects of money. I use everyday items around my office to help demonstrate the idea. You can learn more at moneyhealth.blog. This week, we're going to talk about automobiles and the difference between leasing and buying them. Now, to fully understand what leasing is and how it compares and contrasts to buying, we need to first get really clear and understand exactly what buying is. Buying is a transaction. You pay money, you get something. I need to bring this up though because sometimes it's not always clear. If you go to a dealership, you sign up for a car payment, and you don't even have to go to your bank. They have their own built-in bank there, right? So let's talk about the easy solution here, paying with cash. Now, I go to the person or the entity or the company who has the car, and that's Mr. Owl. Mr. Owl could be across the street, or he could be a car dealership, and he has this car. I don't have an actual car, so we're going to use this as my little car, right? He has the car, and I want it. I have money. So I take my money, and I give it to Mr. Owl, and he gives me the car. That's a simple exchange. We're both happy. Now, there are situations, that's the easy cash transaction. There are situations where I don't have the money. This is the car loan that most of us have to get. So if I don't have this money, I have to go to a bank and I have to ask them for the money. They give me the money. I give the money to Mr. Owl. Mr. Owl gives me the car. He's done. He's happy. And then I have to pay the bank back over time, including interest, for that money that I borrowed from them to give to Mr. Owl. So that car payment represents paying back the bank with interest for money that they gave me to give to Mr. Owl to get the car. Now that's quite a bit different from leasing because this car never transfers ownership. That's gone, right? Instead, we have this little conversation. Hey, Mr. Owl, I would love to get a car. Mr. Owl says, well, great. I've got one that you can drive for a couple of years. Just give me some money. And I give him some money, and he lets me drive his car for a few years. That's what leasing is. Leasing is effectively renting the car. You're just renting the car. Now, why do people do this? People do this because, first, they don't always understand the difference between a car payment and a lease payment. One is kind of like your mortgage. You're paying a little bit of that car off each time. The other one, you're just paying for the right to drive a car. If you have the same monthly payment that you can afford, the lease will get you into that newer car or that better car. Or if you're looking at the same car, leasing it is going to give you a lower payment. Okay, so recognize that there are some situations in which leasing is better, but those are few and far between. And it's probably not right for you. There are so few reasons for leasing that it's most likely that doesn't apply to you. But knowing the difference and getting really clear on what you need and why you need it, well, that's good money health. Thanks again for being with me. If you like the video, click like. And if you like what I'm doing here, consider subscribing. If you know 2, 3, or 4 people that could benefit from seeing this, please feel free to share this with them. You can learn more at moneyhealth.blog. That's where you can join the Money Health community. Money Health is supported in part by audience donations on Patreon. If you'd like to help keep Money Health ad-free, you can pledge your support at patreon.com/moneyhealth. And if you feel nervous or shameful or anxious when it comes to your money or your finances, and if you'd like to make a change, check out Hagan Financial. You can learn more at haganfinance.com. Thanks again for watching. I'll see you next time.